All right, talking Lake Lehman football, we got to talk to one of your players. Like, listen, we did pretty good in the offseason. How did you feel as a head football coach at Lake Lehman your offseason went?
I'm never happy. You know what I mean? It just, you always find something more that you want to get out of your team. You know, you want to get the concrete foundation set in your offseason, and when the season comes around, then you try to sprinkle in some of the creative aspects of that system in there. So we're at the stage right now, it's a competitive basis. You know what I mean? I know summertime we're competitive, but now you have half your pads with bags right now, and you're moving these guys more so in practice as opposed to teaching as much as we do in the summertime. Now it's about function, it's about doing, let's get after it, let's go. Next week we start our doubles. So now we're getting into the competition phase that we say, hey guys, now the pads are on, show me what you're able to do to get those spots in the field. You know, when you look at a roster of 50 kids, the amount of competition is going to hopefully breed success. You know what I mean? So you have guys that are tweeners, a lot of tweeners on the team, and now they want to make their statement and try to establish themselves in the system.
You get a little bit of that false hope of passing scrimmages, not you, the coach, but the kids. I don't care what team it is. Like, hey, we can really throw the football. You know, coach like, we got to run the football, guys. That's important too. But talk a little bit about things you see with guys, and obviously you want to stretch guys out a little bit just to see what they're made of, whether it's on the offense or defensive sides of the ball.
One of the luxuries is when you go to these 7-on-7s with these teams and you set things up, you love to hear coaches say, Coach, you guys are really tall, you're really big. And that's with some of the stuff. And, you know, you look at these guys that we had as seniors, you know, they were working their ways as sophomores and juniors. Now they have to flip the page and be that senior. And now add a little bit to be a leader to help those guys that are behind them, because they would want the same when they were young to have those seniors help them too. But when you look at these passing scrimmages, if any coach correlates their success of their season according to the 7-on-7s, they're not going to be successful. But you want to get the competition out there. You want to get the ball moving a little bit, just to do something different in the summer as opposed to drill and everything else like that. Get some kind of game setting to get out there. But, you know, 7-on-7s, we're not going to send 5 guys out there wide and everything else. We want to make sure our backs are doing their pass pro in these sets, or fakes, everything else like that, to get that correlation down. And you try to find some lineman drills to keep competition with these 7. We'll bring our linemen and they'll practice together with the other team and stuff. So just to go against somebody different and have that fun aspect of game once a week or twice a week with 7-on-7s.
Leadership-wise, you feel like you have a core group of seniors that are, you know, sticking together and showing the other guys the way?
13 seniors, that's nice. You know, and it's a good number. These are guys that have been through the system from all the years. And then I look at the rest of them, you know, with a junior class, that's nice too. And they're kind of leaders too, because a lot of those juniors played for us. So when you look at depth in positions of 2 to 3 to 4 guys, that's a luxury in itself. But 2 wins last year didn't really help us per se to say, hey, listen, you know, we have a lot of energy coming from last year. It's kind of something where we have to forget about that. We ended the season well with almost knocking off Western Wayne. You know what I mean? And the way they play, that really propelled us into the next season.
You'd like to say, hey, you know, Berwick's a big week, it's a big game. Berwick's saying the same thing. Hey, we want to see where we're at that first game. Sometimes that can bite you in the toe. You know, things don't go the way you'd like in week 1. But nonetheless, it'll be an interesting matchup. Pretty much a flip a coiner. Berwick and Lake Lehman week 1, but that's what you want in week 1. You want to see what you guys are made of and then kind of go from there.
I appreciate the comment, like flip the coin, because, you know, we're going there, so everyone's going to say it's Berwick. And, you know, it's Coach Curry's grandson. So you know very well the atmosphere we're going to have there. It's kind of something I want, you know, it's nice to have Berwick come down to us in AAA, but make the AAA more competitive. And that's what I like about it. But, you know, going there, they're going to want everything to really highlight their season. No one's going to like us there. The atmosphere is what you want week 1. I actually embracing the part of being a visitor there, you know, because the fact that it's an environment I want to expose, and an experience I want to expose to our players there. So we're going to bring 50 of them there. We're going to buckle up. We're going to get after it. We're going to bring a game. And I'm guaranteeing that as a coach. But our kids have to be ready. They have to be focused. And I know they want that. I instilled that in their mind. You know what I mean? They want that. And let's face it, Coach Curry, he's going to want that W. The first game, first win. I remember that 15 years ago against Old Forge. You know, and it's a statement that he wants to make to really turn the page for the Berwick program and get back on track.
All right, Coach. Well, it's ready. Preseason's done. Practice is starting. First game will be here in 2 weeks. Go get them.
Thank you.